What's going on, guys? We're going to cover Jaylen Wright today, running back from Tennessee. We're going to jump into where he fits in the NFL, what he brings to your dynasty teams, and what he brings to your fantasy football teams this year. Let's watch the film. First and foremost, let's get the measurables out of the way. Jaylen Wright is unofficially a 6 foot, 200-pound running back. He is an early declare for all you ages out there, and he has been producing from the time that he was a young man in the SEC. As a true freshman, he had 85 carries for 409 yards, albeit for fourth on the team, and it was the lowest yards per touch of his collegiate career. 2022, he doubled his attempts, doubled the touches, and had 10 touchdowns as a 19-year-old. He had 883 scrimmage yards, which was second on the team behind only Jalen Hyatt, Blitnikoff. Wright's speed was used as a cornerstone of the Vols' offense in 2023. He had 7.4 yards per carry, led the team in scrimmage yards, led the team in touches, and had 4 touchdowns despite not being used as a goal line back. He was clearly the spark of the offense. Let's dive into what made him special as a running back in the SEC. So 200 pounds, you wouldn't expect him to be moving piles. And let's be honest, he's probably not 200 pounds. Colleges lie all the time. But he keeps exceptional leg drive moving through contact. So you'll see him, this is different than contact balance, ability to keep running after breaking a tackle. This is more, once the defender wraps him up, he is able to continue driving those legs and move the pile forward. So we've got 3 clips back to back here, 2 against Florida. And you'll see he makes contact. And it's not that they're bringing him initially down. He's able to turn a 1-yard gain into a 3-yard gain, turn an 8-yard gain into an 11-yard gain. That's something that an NFL coach is going to love to see. And we love to see it. I mean, just look at that. Drive him. Whew. Love it. So let's talk about some of the less fun things. His pass protection is not great. Not great. It's somewhere between a revolving door and just whiffing 100% of the time. So here he is. He's a linebacker. Identifies him. Great work. He just lunges and gets lost. This was all over the Florida film, and actually it got so bad they took him out of pass protection reps the rest of the year. You'll see, just if you go to the film lab, we have it every time that he's on the field. He gets a little nod. He's just off the field. Yes, Milton does throw the 70 yards, but look, another one identifies just a little soft point of contact, little trying to push, not block. But I want to give him props. We did find 1 good rep, 3 games. Found it. Look at that. Identifies the linebacker, fills the hole, does everything that you're supposed to do. So he's erratic at best as a, look at that, gold star for you. Erratic at best as a pass protector. So Jaylen Wright, good if the hole is wide open with his vision, but some of the things that he's lacking is the ability to find the hole every play. So this one, it's going to be difficult to see, but you can see he just runs in the back of his offensive lineman for a little too much. Like, he finds the hole eventually, but it's wasted time. Here we're going to show, it's basically the same, they back to back in the game, they called the same play. It looks like it's a power right, and then it's a power left. And off the bat, so power, you'll see, I'm going to pause real quick. All those linemen are going to try to wash him down to the left. Somebody pulls, and he's supposed to follow that pulling lineman. Instead, he gets a little happy feet, finds a little gap. Very next play in the same game, very next, almost identical look, calls power to the left, and he follows his lineman that time. And who'd have thought? They wash him down, big 53 gets out in front, and it just goes way, way better. And whoop, look at that. So, needs to improve a little bit there, but once he does get to the second level, he rocks in one-on-one situations. He can shake a guy out of his boots. At the end there, he just doesn't do anything fun. He just dives. But you can see just the ability to make defenders miss the second level, paired with, and this is what you all came here for, speed, speed, and more speed. Gets in the open field, and you're not catching Jaylen Wright. This is happened once or twice a game. Happened anytime that the hole was wide open for him. He would just take off, and it was over. So here, this is ideally what you're going to see at the next level. Finds the open hole, makes the defender miss the second level, breaks it open for a big run. That's Jaylen Wright's ceiling. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys, that wraps it up for Jaylen Wright. He's going to be a 4th or 5th round in the NFL draft. He's going to be a complimentary back. He's probably the lightning for a Thunder and Lightning combo. I'm comfortable taking him in the third round of my rookie drafts for Dynasty. A couple of good landing spots for him. He can go Kansas City to spell Isaiah Pacheco. He can go to Baltimore, really thrive in the space it's created with Lamar's rushing ability. Or he can go to the Chargers if they decide to move on from Eckler and they're just looking for a little more speed in that offense, which they desperately need. A couple of bad spots. He can be buried on the Jets, the Lions, or the Seahawks. He's going to be a best ball only target for redraft. I'm not looking to take him on any of my managed leagues. Be sure to like and subscribe. That way we can get Ash some more treats. Thanks for tuning in, guys.